Here we are in Liurnia. Got Hogwarts there in the background behind me. We'll be starting off uh, doing all the little caves and tunnels and mines and side stuff, and we'll end with fighting Renala up in there. So let's get to it. Okay, we'll start this out with Stillwater Cave right here. So here we go. Okay, just a single clean rock, right? Um, Fire seems to work good against these guys. They definitely become common enemies. Uh, Not too much later in the game after you meet them here. But they're definitely imposing, on your first playthrough when you first walk in there. You're like, holy crap, what is that thing? Yep, fire makes short work of it. Nothing to write home about there. Okay, the next order of business is Cliff Bottom Catacombs. Right here. And unfortunately, Master Isaac was here with me over Memorial Day weekend. I shouldn't say unfortunately, but I was distracted when I actually started fighting the boss and didn't have the recording going. So it'll start in the middle of the fight, but I caught the end of it. So let's go. I didn't realize you could parry these guys until New Game Plus 7, so I'm having some fun with it now. Yeah. Okay, next on the list is the Black Knife Catacombs right here, which Fia gives you a map to find because it has a plot related item you need to get. Also, this catacomb is unique in that there are two bosses. One boss, which is behind the usual door, and then there's a second boss behind a hidden wall. So we'll get started on that. Okay, this is the normal boss. A cemetery shade. That green crap he just shot at me, you do not want to get hit with that. Because it immobilizes you for a very long time. It's basically a death, certain death if you get hit with it. Other than that, he's not super dangerous. Yeah, he did almost kill me there, but basically just stay away from him and hit him in the opening. Shouldn't be too much trouble. Obviously, he's extremely weak to holy. So, yeah. Nothing to worry about. And for the second boss, you did see a summon sign there. It's one of the D brothers, Darius or Darian, I forgot which. But I don't like them. They're basically Nazis, so yeah. And this is just a Black Knife assassin. Not too much trouble. You don't want to get hit with that. The Moon Veil almost makes this... Oh, that you don't want to get hit with either. Unblockable grab attack that does a lot of damage. Even this early in the game, I would guess it's close to a one-hit kill. But the Moon Veil, this is a good example of why people say the Moon Veil's broken. Yeah. Okay, this next bit we're going to look at here is a field boss. And if I'm not mistaken, it's the first death right bird you're going to run into. Now, the difference between a death right bird and just a normal death bird is the right birds have a lot more magic abilities. They're definitely more dangerous, but they're still very, very weak to holy, so let's go. Alright, part of my buffing involved using something in the physic to boost my holy attack, and you're about to see, yep, these things are insanely weak to holy damage. So 1 hit, 2 hits, 3 hits, done. Yep. Nothing to worry about. Okay, next on the list is Road End Catacombs. So, let's get cracking. This is the first time you'll probably be introduced to the Spirit Collar Snail mechanic. So, he can summon his own little minions here. So see that little mist over there? That's the snail. And that's the health bar at the bottom you have to worry about. You can kill as many of these as you want, but it's not, the battle is not over until the snail is dead. So, and there, see that mist in the back left? The snail's there. So, I have to kind of keep this one busy. Alright, parry. And then while he's recovering, or run. Actually, I think those are she, but whatever. And I came back because I realized all the Crucible Knights have a second phase, and once they get past half health, that's when they go into second phase. Yeah, they don't do that move starting out, or that move there, but so turning my back even just for a second on a stage 2 Crucible Knight is not a good idea for staying alive. But we'll kill that one. Alright, then go back, get as many hits in as I can. Alright, he teleported away. Ooh, he's shaking his notes. See, there he summoned another Crucible Knight. So and there he is, right rear corner.
there. So yeah, gotta find a, yep, just take a chance and run away and let's get this snail taken care of. Okay. And that defeats the Crucible Knight. Yep. So, yeah, that's how you do that.
All right, that got a tiny bit hairy, but not bad. Not bad. All right, here we are, getting ready to clean up the village of the Albinarics. Now, this is New Game +7, and I know we said no summoning, but for plot-related reasons, I really do like to summon Nepheli here. Plus, the boss, such as it is, of this little side quest here is just a omen killer dude, and we can fight versions of him, stronger versions of him, to boot, solo in Lindell. So we're gonna summon Nepheli. There are also some dogs around here. I've taken care of 2 of them. There's Nepheli. Let's buff the both of us. Yep, we did change my stuff here. There we go. Okay. Alright. Guess we're ready to go. Let's get this guy's attention. Dagger reach over there. There we go. Perfect. Anytime you want, Nepheli. Whoa! That's interesting. Let's run back up there and see if he's still there. I have to get rid of this idiot first. That's fine. So, this. Let's have a look-see. Nepheli's summon sign is gone, and the Omen Killer is gone. Alright, so that took. Interesting. Interesting. Alright. Well, there's an item down there. I'll clean up those dogs, but alright, a win's a win. We'll take it. Alright, after just having finished cleaning up the village of the Albinarics, I have 1/2 of the Halig Tree Medallion, which means if we go back to the Round Table Hold, that NG+ person is going to try to kill us. So, we're going to fight him and hopefully live. Let's see what happens. Ooh, spooky. Oh! Chop. Slice. Oh, gee. Yeah. Not that time. Heal, heal, heal. Good, good. Okay. 114 souls for a great enemy slain. Whatever. Alright, but as far as I can remember, in 7 or 8 playthroughs, whatever this is, New Game Plus 7, I have not died to him once. So yay. Okay, time to clear out the Rhea Lucaria Crystal Tunnel. Let's go. Okay, so more than likely on someone's first playthrough, this will be the first Crystallian you run into. They have very, very high resistance to anything that's not a strike weapon, so that's why I have a mace right now. It doesn't really demonstrate it that well because I'm a little over-leveled for this guy, but I mean, even on New Game Plus 7, he's taking a lot of damage. I try to parry him a few times, but I don't know if I'm just not getting the timing or if he's not parryable. But you can see that one move he does, that kind of shield bash, it does a lot of poise damage. Or, yeah, you know, it takes my stamina down. Yeah, another missed parry there. He nails me with it there, and for all the damage it does when you block it stamina-wise, it doesn't do much when it actually hits you. Still trying to get that parry, but then I decide, you know what, let's just end this. Yep, so you didn't even get to see the mechanic where his armor breaks, but whatever. The Smithing Stone Miner's Bell, the first one, that's a very important piece of equipment to get on your first playthrough. But yeah, no problems. Okay, just a little bit to the west of the Crystal Tunnel is the Academy Crystal Cave. We're getting ready to clear that out. Won't need a bow, so let's do my regular buffing routine here. Let's see what's behind this fog gate. Oh, if one Crystallian was good last time, how about 2? I didn't realize what was behind here, so I'm quickly switching my loadout. Speaking of loadouts, both of them have a different weapon than the last one. Got one with the spear and one with the staff, so he's going to be casting some magic. And to reposition here, see what's going on. Yeah, he's casting some kind of... Ooh. Ouch. Dodge, punish. Oh. And the stamp upward cut is not a ash I'm used to using, that's why I messed it up there. Oh, but when it does land, it's a wallop. Yeah, I don't think you can put that stamp upward cut on the katana, so...
I'm not entirely used to the moveset, but I'm picking it up. Oh, broke his stance. After you break a Crystallian stance, they'll flinch on every hit, even just an R1. There's a good chunk of his health bar right there. Charged R2 there. Yeah. So they'll flinch after every hit, and then that's a good time to power stance. But, yep. No worries with those guys either. Bam. Yup. See you later.
Here we are. Malfactors Everjail. The only thing I really remember about this is there's a fire guy, so I have the Flame Drake Talisman on. As you can see. Otherwise, I think this should be a fairly standard fight. Let's see.
Okay, as you saw, this guy's poise is such that he can tank through some of my attacks, which is throwing me off a little bit. But in this next run here, I'll kind of account for that. So, yeah, he flinches with the running R2. There's the fire giant attack there. You have to kind of trip it and then back off. Almost died the same way there. So he flinches to the R2 from the weapon art, but not the R1. But the R1 is so stylish. Tried to heal there. There we go. Alright.
Nothing to worry about. We're in the Lakeside Crystal Cave right now. And we ain't at the boss. But you see all them snails right there? Oh, John Boy's about to make himself some escargot. Let's see if I can get them all at once. Ho, 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 ho. Alright, time for the boss of Lakeside Crystal Cave. Now, remember back in Limgrave when I summoned in the Everjail for Darwill, the Bloodhound Knight, and I said there'd be an opportunity to solo one of them, and that's why I didn't mind summoning Blythe then? Well, this is my time to solo. So, there'll be a Bloodhound Knight dropping down once we pass into that little clearing there, so let's see. I doubt we're gonna keep full health. That'll raise my attack, but it's not dependent on my health. Yep. Alright, buffing time. Let's get this done. Doing good, doing good. All right. Not bad. Not bad. I've been trying to make use of Black Flame Blade. I mean, you can cast it real quick, but it lasts so short. So maybe it's better against bigger enemies that can't zip around so much. But anyway, win's a win. See you later. Okay, here I am getting ready to fight Royal Knight Loretta at Caria Manor. I died once to her already, that's why the fog gate's there. I just died because I went for a healing at the wrong time. It was nothing worth watching, but this is my second attempt here. So... got the parry. A few jump attacks out of it. Now, this is Royal Knight Loretta's ghost. You don't fight her ghost or her shade, whatever you want to call it. You don't fight her real physical form until the Hailing Tree. A little bit ago, you saw me use Carrying Retaliation to reflect her magic back at her. It works, but it's paltry damage. So... going. Now she's in stage 2, so she makes more of those. And not quite a one-hit kill. And when she shoots now, it's a bunch of shooting stars. Parry. Got the weapon art to knock her back. Finish it off. Nothing to worry about. 2 tries. Okay, and once you've taken care of Loretta, you can make it to the manor's backyard, so to speak. And back here there is an Everjail, which we will take care of presently. Royal Grave Everjail. So let's get cracking. Alright. I had that on to help with Loretta, but we'll switch back to physical damage now. Don't really know what I'm getting into, so we'll do our buff. And one of these guys. That's easy to avoid, just run. He has very low poise, so most anything that's not an R1 will stagger him. Make him flinch.
just out of range. Yeah, so he can tank an R1 from a katana anyway. Probably even an R1 from a heavier weapon with stagger. Back up. Pop off the L. And can parry. Right there. A little bit of health left. We'll switch our shield out again. And he's done. No challenge. Okay, here we are back at Raya Lucaria, getting ready to fight one of the sub-bosses that you have to take care of before you get to Renala. So we'll do our buffing. And yeah. So this is the Red Wolf of Radagon. And it's not too hard. That's an opening right there. Spams a lot of magic. Oh, the fight almost ended right there. Dodge. Heal. That was a bad dodge there. Heal again. Dodge. Recharge my buff. Dodge. Punish. So he has pretty obvious openings there. Dodge. 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 Finish it out. Yep. So that wasn't too hard. Alright. One more step before Renala, and then we'll finish out this area of the game. Okay, and immediately after beating Red Wolf or Radagon, you just go out the door and you find this path. You have to go down here. And as soon as you jump up here, a Indiana Jones thing is going to start playing out. It's easy to get past, though. You just have to watch the patterns because it bumps from side to side. You just have to see where to go to avoid it. And as you can see, I'm using Hand of Melania. That's not usually something I go for, but Master Isaac was watching and he wanted to see it. But that right there, I might be using Waterfowl Dance, but I am not Melania. So I can get knocked out of it with a jumping attack, and right here when I try again, nope. So yeah. Which is typically why, for this guy, this is not my go-to strategy, but Master Isaac really wanted to see Waterfowl Dance, so here's another attempt. It's basically you just have to pray to the RNG gods, and for some reason it worked this time. Alright, he put his shield away, that helped. And then tried to roll back and got punished exactly like I do in Melania's fights sometimes. But yep, alright, all that's left is Renala. Okay, we're getting ready to fight the boss of Raya Lucaria, who is Renala, the Full Moon Witch, and she is typically the second boss people will fight, so Godric being the first. But let's do our buffing and then get on with it.
Here we go. I'm using double slash because DPS is important during this fight. I'll let the cutscene play out.
Hush, little Calva. I'll soon birth thee anew, a sweeting, fresh and pure.
Okay, find the singing one right there. There. There's the next one right there. That broke the Mala shield. On to phase 2. First, there will be another cutscene.
My beloved, have no fear. I will hold thee. Patience. Ye will be countless born, forever and ever. Upon my name as Rani the Witch. Mother's rich slumber shall not be disturbed by thee. Foul trespasser. Send word far and wide. Of the last queen of Caria, Renala of the Full Moon. And the majesty of the night she conjureth.
Here we go. She's going to open with Comet Azure. I need to dodge that.
Under my moon.
Shouldn't have gone for the heal. Good so far. Not good. These summons don't last very long. It's not worth fighting. Try to get back to her.
Come, oath-sworn giant.
Let's try to have to avoid different things at different times, but that was not good. Again, keep your daggers. What? Oh my god. Okay. Keep your daggers ready. Good. Good. Not bad. A little bit more trouble than last time, but she's down. Okay. Okay, I know we beat Renala, but there was one encounter I almost forgot to include because it's literally right on the border between Liurnia and the Aldous Plateau. But we're going to include it here, so let's go. Okay, here we are getting ready to fight a magma worm. We are right here. So, going up this precipice here and fighting the magma worm and beating him and getting to the elevator behind him is an alternate way to get from Liurnia to the Altus Plateau. Otherwise, you have to get both halves of the Dectus medallion and take the elevator. As you can see, there's lots of summon signs here. There's Millicent, and to get her sign here, you have to do the first steps of her quest in Caelid, which we've obviously done. There is Blackguard Boggart, I believe his name is. And finally, some other guy. But we're going to be doing this solo, so enough jabbering. Yeah, that's fine. Actually, since this is a magma worm, let's give ourselves some fire protection. Okay. Drink. Let's go. Now the magma worm is behind the pillar. You can see his tail. They're right there between those pillars. They're hiding behind the column. So, and their opening move is usually a charge. So let's try to keep this column in between for the time. Because that charge is very hard to avoid. Now I think he's calmed down a bit. Let's try to flank him. If I can get the rot going and then get the frost, that'd be good. Miss the dodge there. Dodge that. Alright, odds. Yep. Now he's going to be a little more dangerous. Okay, good. Frost. Try to keep something in between him and me. Just no charge. Good. Dodge. Good dodge again. Dodge again. Lots going. Dodge. That's how to stay out of his way. Now he's filling up the frost on him and then back off. I'm going to make life easier on myself and stay at a distance. Get our physical protection up a little bit. Rod's still ticking. Let the rod take. Yes, good. Excellent. You don't get as much damage, but you can make life easier on yourself by fighting at range sometimes. So, excellent. Excellent work. Okay, so that's all of the lakes of Liurnia. Next, we're going to go to the Kaled Wilds, where General Radahn awaits us. So stay tuned for that.